All right, so now that we're back, right? Yes. So we spoke about so much so far, and right now we're at the point where what we've gone through drives us to who we are today.
Exactly.
And today, right now, you are Miss Haiti, runner-up, right?
Well, Miss Universe.
I'm sorry,
runner-up.
Miss Universe.
And still Miss Haiti.
Runner-up. Yeah, you're still Miss Haiti, but you're Miss Universe runner-up.
Runner-up.
Correct.
First runner-up.
First runner-up. Yes, I got to make sure I put that in there. Got to. No, seriously. Now that's what an accomplishment.
It's great.
I know it's not an easy thing.
It's not easy because I had very little time of preparation compared to all the misses, but I could not come and be like, okay, they're gonna be better than me because they've been training their whole life for this, I could not go with that mentality. I just had to learn everything as a sponge to compensate for everything I did not know, because I did not want Haiti to come and make another appearance. I wanted Haiti to be great and for the world to see that. Yes.
So then, okay, so now knowing that, right, that I had to walk into this thing and I don't have much time. How is that, like, that pressure, though?
I had to learn. I was confident at the end because I already learned how I figured out how it works. So to be able to participate in a pageant and to do great, I believe you have to know who you are. So I was working on who are you, what are your great assets, what are your low points, because you have to know everything.
Correct.
Your low points, you have to try to compensate and see how you can improve.
Right.
And your strength, you have to embrace it.
Correct.
Because that's what's going to get you in.
Correct.
Because not everybody gets in the top for the same reason. Some people have looks. Some people have a vision. Some people have their catwalk. Not everybody gets in for the same reason.
Correct.
So I just had to see what was going to get me in and work it.
Okay,
exactly.
So now we're at that moment where you're standing at the stage and it's just you guys. And then you get that announcement. What does that feel like? Because, again, I don't know what it's like to be Miss Universe or even Miss Haiti, for that matter, or being a part of a pageant. And I can just imagine the rush that you felt. What was that moment? Like, what was going through your head as you stood there?
When they called Haiti? The first time.
The first time.
Well, the first time, wow. I was called not last, but before that. So I was really, really stressed. I was like, okay, where is my name? I know it's coming, but where should they call me really last so I could stress it? But I was just waiting for it because I knew at least in top 12 or top 13 that I had to be. So my ears were preparing to hear Haiti.
All right, so now you heard Haiti, and now you're at that next step.
Exactly. At that next step, I was praying. I was like, okay, now I am where I wanted to be at least for my country, because it's been 42 years since Haiti hasn't qualified, and I know everybody was at least waiting to break time. So at least for my country, I would say, God, I am happy because now we can say that we are in the top. But if you want me to continue and go forward, I will. And if you want me to stop, I'll stop.
Oh,
so at every time we lined up for another top, I would say the same thing. And I would say the same thing even when I was holding him with friends and waiting for the final result. And I said the same thing. So that's why if you look at my reaction, I'm genuinely happy for friends.
But that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And all that's going to do is make you go even further in life.
Thank you.
Right? Like, that's really, 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 really amazing and very, very touching. Now you're standing there next to Miss France.
Exactly.
You're, like you said, you were very, very genuine. But what was going through your head, whether or not you made it, or hey, God, if I make it, what am I going to do next? At that moment now, because like you said, there were different stages in which they have to judge and choose who's going to be the next tops.
Okay.
So each step, you're going to think something different.
Exactly.
Right. So now you're standing next to Miss France, and what was that very top moment thought?
When I was standing next to Miss France, the whole stadium was screaming Haiti, and they've been screaming Haiti way before that. So I was already happy.
Yes.
Because my goal was for the world to see that Haiti was great, and I had already accomplished that. And I did not want the crown for me. I just wanted for my country. So just now, who's going to be Miss Universe is going to be me. So I do not want it for me. And I was happy that I did that for my country. So what was going through my head is that, okay, now it's going to be you who's going to take the job. Are you ready for that job?
Yes.
And I was thinking of the cold in New York. And I was thinking, you're not going to sleep for the next year. And I was thinking of all those things. And I'm like, okay, I did that for my country, but now it's me taking the job.
That's
and
right.
the
And
crown
owning
is
it, it's
nothing.
yours.
The power is in me, not in the crown. I do not need the crown.
Right.
So I was happy when they said France. I said I would be happy if it was me. I would take my responsibility and be the best Miss Universe I can be for my country. And I would also be happy if it was my friend, because she was my friend in the pageant. So that's why my first reaction was whoever it is. And that's what I told her. Whoever it is, I'm going to be happy.
Girl, let me tell you, you represent Haiti well. Runner up or not, you're definitely our winner.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, seriously, because even if we weren't Haitian, like I said, I'm not Haitian. I'm African and Jamaican. So my family, even American friends that I know, girl, we are all screaming Haiti.
Wow. Thank
Okay,
you.
so trust me, you are definitely our winner.
Wow.
Okay, and now you already know what time it is. It's another break. So we'll go ahead and take this break. We're gonna come back, and when we come back, we're gonna go into what you plan on doing next.
Okay.
Okay.